Hey guys, Ted McGrath. Storytelling has been very powerful to help me attract my perfect client online, but also to give me the freedom to really share my voice. So I want to share with you the 3 ways I've used storytelling in my business, and every single one of them has helped me attract clients. And whether you're an entrepreneur or an artist or a service business or a consultant or a coach or a consultant, you'll love this because these 3 ways are super powerful, okay? And it'll help breed some creativity in your mind as I'm going through this. So number 1, I wanted to use storytelling from the stage initially because I was a speaker. So I learned that on stage, you do a presentation that's 7 minutes or 15 minutes long as a storyteller, and the content of the presentation might be 60 to 90 minutes, but from the stage, the story is about 7 minutes to 15 minutes of that presentation, okay? The second thing I learned was online in creating videos that when I was doing an ad, it was really short, like my story would be told in 15 seconds. When I was doing a sales video online to sell something low tier, it was probably more like a 30-second to 40-second story. And when I was doing a sales video online through like a webinar, in a 90-minute presentation, I do like a 3-minute story in that webinar, right? So there's different lengths of stories that you actually want to use in your business as well. Okay, so number 1, on stage you do something different. Number 2, depending on what vehicle you're using online, you do something different. And then number 3, I've also used storytelling as an artist, right? And one of the greatest things for me has been telling my personal story. So it doesn't matter whether you're a big corporation or whether you're a smaller business or whether you're an artist or an entertainer or an influencer, storytelling about the brand is important. And storytelling that connects. So it might be storytelling about a customer, perhaps. It could be storytelling about the origin of the brand. And it could be storytelling about your own personal journey, like I'm the face of my brand. So for me, I've turned my story into a play. 6, 7 years ago, I had the vision of creating a play on my life story because I saw somebody on stage telling their story and doing a play, and I was like, I want to do that, right? And storytelling is so magical that when you watch somebody else's story, you get insights about like your own life, and you have realizations, and those realizations turn into action. And basic presentation doesn't do that as much as storytelling does. Why? Because storytelling brings the customer into the journey where the customer's like living it with you. And so when I got inspired to do my play, I wrote it like 6 years ago, and I started performing it. And I performed it here in Los Angeles, all different parts of the world, just did a 6-week run, and that was a dream of mine. And without somebody else telling a story to inspire me, if somebody just told me like you're gonna go into acting and play 20 different characters, I'd been like, I have no background in that, even though I might have had a secret desire to do that. So storytelling brought that out. So a lot of times people think that storytelling, isn't useful in a business, or storytelling isn't useful to get people to take action. It might be useful in books or movies. But the reality is storytelling inspires action. And storytelling sells. So every product, every brand that I have, everything that I do, storytelling is a component of it. It's so critical to our success, And, my journey when I was 21 years old, I was chasing the money at a young age. I cracked 6 figures in the insurance business, almost died, OD'd from drugs and alcohol that night because I was chasing the money. And I think we need more stories of inspiration that share with people, how they can create results in their life through an emotional, authentic story that really connects with people. So, I go to do that in my show that's 70 minutes long, and I love doing it because it connects with people. It's one of my favorite things to do. And we need to connect with our customers. We need to connect with our audience. So hope you start using story online, story in your speaking from the stage, story one-on-one with clients, story about your customers, story about your brand. Either one, start using storytelling to create that emotional bond and connection with your customers. All right, see you soon.